Okay, we'll be replacing the condenser here. First, we're going to have to move the brace here, which is already pre-removed. You will have to replace these screws here. That's already loosened up. Also, the grill here, you have to pop the two screws using the fill up. Pop the tab on the bottom. These is already loosened up. You have to get the system evac. It's already evac because I'm going to purge the system, but we're not going to do this now. So I'm just going to replace the condenser and put the other one back to where it belongs. Normally when you replace it, you have to tighten it up immediately, re-vacuum the system so you don't get any water in here, but I'll be replacing everything. So first what you're going to want to do is you would have to remove the screws here, do the same to the other side. But since those are removed, you want to take the transmission coil and slightly adjust it out the way so you can lift the condenser out of the slots here. And that's what I'll be doing, very gently. Yeah, once we get the old condenser out, so we have the new condenser here. These is already capped off. I'm going to leave these caps on until because I'll be removing the compressor and giving a new operator as well. And I'm going to flush the system myself. And then once I'm ready, I'll bring it to the shop and have them evac everything. So I'm going to leave these caps on. I'm just going to go through the procedure. You'll gently have to slide this back into place. So as you can see, you gently have to slide that back into place. Normally these will go right here. I have the top screws, but I'm not going to put those on. You will have to adjust, line that up, as well as line up these top holes right here so we can get these screws in on either side. We'll line that up, and then make sure you slide the transmission coil back into place on each side. So once the transmission coil is slide into place, you can proceed to putting the screws in. So it's very simple. But the hard part would be with the refrigerant lines. You'll want to keep these all sealed so you don't get any moisture or anything into the system. For being I'm going to be changing the compressor and the oscillator as well, and also this line here. I'm just going to cap these off. I'm going to leave this condenser cap with the factory caps. But if you were just only changing the condenser, you should quickly in the next 15 minutes make sure you get the wires, get the lines back put on correctly and get the system completely vacuumed to remove all moisture from the system. So we have a new radiator, new condenser. I got the bolts tightened down. We'll continue with the project. I'll be removing the condenser and the alternator and this receiver as well here. And then we'll purge the system. And then we have the parts that will be for another tutorial.